Hello everyone, Seishu here. So today I'm going to show you 4 more yin poses, and once again I like to add sparkle to everything I do. So here are 2 of Heidi's rings that I'm wearing. This one is like a black diamond and crystal, and this is an Aurora Borealis one. So, and these are really, they don't get in the way when you're doing yoga or anything. So I love these. So the poses that I'm going to show today, I did a few of my yoga routine, and I always end with yin yoga. So yin yoga, the first one is called a half split. So a complete split would be if both of your legs go in the opposite direction when you're on the mat, but a half split, and I typically like to use a knee pad, because I have sensitive knees, so you could do the same. And essentially, you get on there, and beginning on the right side, the right foot comes all the way forward as much as you can, and the back foot, actually, you are just on it. So essentially, if you look at it, it's kind of like this in the back. The back foot is just going to stay as support. You're on your tippy toes. So this comes out, and you try to sit back as much as you can, and you can bring your forehead towards your shin if you want, and you can come forward when you feel like you need to adjust it, and then you can sit back. And once again, yin poses, you stay anywhere from a minimum of 3 minutes onwards. And once again, always remember, listen to your body. And you just switch sides again. Your right knee down, and your left foot comes forward as much as you can. And then you're on your tippy toes on your right toes, just as I showed you before. And you just sit back as much as you can. Now, it turns out you're coming to the side, that is one good stretch that you can do to the side. But if you're going to be in the forward split, you want to try to maintain to be staying in the front. Once again, trying to bring your forehead towards your shin, sitting back as much as you can. You will really be able to feel that stretch in the back. So that's a half split. The next pose I want to show you is called a shoelace forward fold. So you basically just seat down, and you're going to cross one knee over the other. So you can start with either side, but you typically switch back. So I usually begin from my right side. So right knee comes on top of left knee like you're stacking. So it doesn't have to be an exact stack, as you can see, but the idea is, that's just the idea, to bring it one knee on top of the other. Then you take a deep inhale, and exhale, you fold forward. Your hands can come all the way forward, and you stay here for however long you want. And each time you exhale, it's an opportunity to move deeper into the pose. You can also have your arms back if you like. It's really a personal preference. This just gives a little bit more stretch. And you're essentially allowing gravity to do its work in yin poses. And once again, you would switch again after, if you stay there for 3 minutes or however long you choose, and then you're going to switch your legs. Because every single time you're doing yoga, there's always counter poses. There's always a left and a right for proper balance. So as you can see, when I had my right knee over my left, the knees were stacking a little bit more better, straightforward, but now you can see they're not stacking as much. So that's normal. One side of the body is always going to be different than the other side in any posture. So once again, deep inhale, and exhale, you fold forward, arms come out. And again, you stay here however you like. So that's called a shoelace. The next one is called Padmasana. So you basically have your right ankle on your left knee, and your right knee is going to be going over that left ankle. And then once again, when we finish this, we're going to switch. So take a deep inhale, and exhale, you fold forward with your hands forward. Once again, you always have that option to keep your hands back. Sometimes I kind of fold my arms in the back as well. That's an option. Like you're catching your opposite elbows in the back. And then we switch. So now the right ankle, left ankle comes on the right knee, and your left knee is going to be on top of your right ankle. And once again, take a deep inhale, stacking your spine, and exhale, fold forward. Okay, it gives you a nice stretch in your back and also to your legs. The last pose is called a child's pose, and typically a child's pose is kind of a resting pose in yoga. So you're basically just sitting on your calves like so. Take a deep inhale. So if you see me, when I sit, I'm sitting like this, and then you just kind of fold forward. So sitting on your knees, on your calves. Deep inhale and exhale, you fold forward and your arms come out and your forehead comes to the mat. Now for me, I have this double shoulder injury and I'm still suffering with my frozen shoulders, so my arms won't come out like the full 180 degrees, but normally you kind of move forward and your arms come out 180 degrees and your forehead comes to the ground. Now you can stay here, or you can even spread your legs out a little bit more if you want more room. So, and I tend to always also go back if I feel comfortable because of my shoulder injury. So you have two options. Either your arms can go back or forward. But it helps to bring your forehead down. And if you want it to come down more farther, you can push your legs apart a little bit, or you can keep them closer together, whichever one feels more comfortable. And this child's pose is typically a rest pose when we're doing like the yoga flow sequences that can be very demanding. Then you just need to catch your breath for a couple of breaths, then you come down to child's pose. Okay, that's it for today, and I hope you all enjoy these yoga poses, and remember, you can always do them with your Heidi rings on. They don't get in the way. Bye everyone.